Hello there. I attended the Million Women March for the Children in Liverpool on February the 17th, 2025. And this was a powerful, eye-opening experience. The march was dedicated to the protection of children and seeking justice for survivors of abuse, calling for a full national inquiry into the rape gangs. It was a movement born out of necessity, driven by the voices of survivors, mothers and campaigners who refused to stay silent in the face of institutional failures. Now, the event was well organised and well supported, with 4 speakers, including myself, who had the privilege and honour of addressing the crowd. The police presence was professional, it was helpful, and it ensured the march proceeded peacefully. However, despite the significance of this cause, there was no noticeable, or I should say, there was a noticeable absence of media coverage and political engagement. No local officials attended or spoke despite being fully aware of the events. Now, the silence was telling and raised serious concerns about the reluctance of authorities to publicly acknowledge the scale of this problem. One of the most alarming aspects of this situation is the complete absence of mainstream media coverage. Now, I thought, given the seriousness of the cause, one would expect media interest, yet there were none. This suggests either a lack of willingness to engage with the issue, or more concerningly, an active effort to suppress it. Similarly, the law enforcement was present and professional. Political figures deliberately choose to distance themselves from this march. Now, that to me raises an important question. Why are those in power unwillingly to publicly support a movement dedicated to protecting children? Now, in stark contrast to the peaceful event in Liverpool, the planned march in London was met with an intense, malicious campaign designed specifically to discredit and silence this movement. Organisers reported being subjected to nefarious, dark and sinister hate campaign. Now, that involved defamation and harassment. And indeed, the abuse became so severe that it warranted police involvement, with the authorities urging anyone receiving fake accusations or defamatory messages to report to them using a specific crime number. The level of targeted interference suggests more than isolated bad actors. It points to a coordinated effort to shut down the movement. If the march was simply a gathering of concerned citizens advocating for child protection, why would anybody go to such lengths to stop it? The only logical conclusion is that powerful individuals or groups feared the scrutiny that such a movement could bring. Now, the pushback against the Million Women March for Children suggests that those in positions of influence have something to hide. The demand for a full national inquiry into rape gangs and grooming is a direct challenge to institutions that have long failed to protect vulnerable children. Past scandals such as Rotherham and Telford grooming gang cases have already exposed systematic failures, and further investigations could reveal more damning truths about negligence, complicity, or even corruption within certain organisations. History has shown that those with vested interest often attempt to silence movements that threaten to expose uncomfortable realities. The targeted harassment of march organisers, the media blackout, and the refusal of officials to engage all point towards a broader effort to prevent deeper scrutiny. Now this raises crucial concerns about institutional failures, the suppression of truth, and the lengths of which certain entities will go to prevent accountability. Now, despite these obstacles, the Liverpool March demonstrated that public support for this cause is strong. While attendance may have been lower due to timing, which was a Monday on a school holiday, the event was still well organised and well received by those who could attend. This suggests that if future marches are planned on a weekends or with greater public engagement strategies, turnout could have been significantly higher. Additionally, independent media and social media campaigns could play a crucial role in bypassing traditional media blackouts. If mainstream outlets refuse to cover the movements, alternative platforms must be used to spread awareness and demand action. Direct engagement with sympathetic MPs, petitions and public demonstrations can help ensure that this issue remains in the public eye. Now, this is the suppression of the Million Women March for Children is not just concerning, it's sinister. The harassment of organisers, the media silence, the refusal of officials to engage all suggest that powerful forces are working to keep this issue out of the spotlight. For those fighting for child protection face such extreme opposition, it raises disturbing questions. Who benefits from keeping these crimes hidden? The fight is not over. Those behind this movement are viewed to return stronger, refusing to be silent. It's now up to the public to stand with them, to demand transparency, and to ensure that no amount of intimidation can suppress the truth. If there is resistance to a march designed to protect our children, then it is imperative to ask, what exactly are they trying to hide? In the meantime, take care. Bye now.